Hello and welcome to another episode. My name is Manny and this is Grubanny, and today I'll be showing you how to make two delicious plant-based cheesesteaks. The first one will be a vegan cheesesteak and the second one will be an alkaline cheesesteak. Someone once asked me in the comment section if I was a robot. Well, here I am in my full glory. A robot with an accent. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
We're going to start by making our cheesesteak roll, and today I'll be using the same dough I used in my burger bun video. If you haven't seen that recipe, go ahead and click on the link above. Once you're done kneading your dough, the next step is to oil it and to let it rest for at least 20 minutes to an hour. Once your dough is rested, flour a working surface and place your dough on it. Using your hands, shape your dough into a Philly cheesesteak roll. This will be easier if your hands are lightly oiled. To make this dough, I use 3.5 cups of white camel flour, 3 tablespoons of agave, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1 cup of sparkling water. I'm making this roll for those living the alkaline lifestyle since they don't use yeast or any leavening agents. This is what your roll should look like once you're done shaping it up. Cut and place a piece of parchment paper in a baking tray, then place your dough over it. Add some avocado oil to some chickpea water, then give it a good mix. Brush your dough with this mixture to add some sheen and color to it. Now we're going to bake it at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for about 50 minutes. Let's make our meat replacement. Today, I'll be using about 6 large king oyster mushrooms. You can also use oyster or king trumpet mushrooms. Either one will work. Start by slicing your mushroom into 2 halves. Once you're done, place 1 half face side down on your cutting board, then slice it horizontally into 2 quarters. Keep the 2 quarters stacked and slice vertically into smaller pieces. This is what you want to get when you're done. Don't worry too much about the sizes or the shapes. Let's do it one more time for the people in the back. Cut your mushroom into 2 halves. Gently slice those halves into 2 quarters. Watch your fingers. Keep both quarters stacked and slice into smaller pieces, then you're done. Hey, if you're not following me on Threads, please go ahead and do so. There's a lot I'd like to unpack for you all there. Anyway, once you're done, place your mushrooms in a bowl. Over here, I have something called a Y peeler, and I used this in my last video. I'll be using it to shave off an entire mushroom, just to give it a different texture when it's cooked. You absolutely do not have to do this, but if you do, mix it in with the mushrooms you sliced earlier. When you shave your mushrooms, this is what you get, and you can use it to make so many things. Anyway, when we get back, we'll prep the rest of our ingredients and then we'll make something really special to go along with our cheesesteak. Welcome back. For our next ingredient, we have 4 giant portobello mushrooms. This is also an easy prep. All we have to do is slice them into long strips. No cap and no pun intended. If you don't like the edges of the mushroom cap, you can peel them off. By the way, someone was really kind enough to send me a package. I can't wait to show you all what's inside. Once you're done, set your mushroom slices aside. Vegans only, slice 1 to 2 jalapenos. Next, we're going to make some caramelized onions. Cut your onions in half and slice with a mandolin. Once your onions are sliced, place a pan on the stove set to medium heat. Now we're going to cook these until they reduce and change color. Add about 3 tablespoons of avocado oil to your pan. Once your oil is hot, add your sliced onions. Add some sea salt for taste and to draw out excess moisture. Give it a good mix, then when you're done, gently press everything into the pan. The goal here is not to fry the onions, but to cook them for a long period of time. That way they will release their juices and caramelize. Let your onions cook for 5 minutes undisturbed on medium heat. If your onions start to burn, it means your heat is too high, so turn it down a little. After 5 minutes, mix your onions. You'll notice they've started to reduce and they're starting to sweat. Press down again and let it cook for 5 minutes. At this point, some people stop cooking, but for me, I like to push it until it's dark and fully caramelized. Reduce your heat to low heat, mix, and cook for another 5 minutes. You can eat it as is, but for me, I like to add a finishing touch of date syrup and coconut aminos. Mix and cook for 30 seconds and you're done. Alkaline vegans only add the coconut aminos when this has cooled down completely. There you have it, my delicious caramelized onions. Welcome back. Let's make our cheesesteak meat replacement. Add your mushrooms to a pan set to high heat, then add a quarter of the amount of salt you intend to add to the entire dish. Give it a good mix, then spread out your mushrooms. Same as the onions, we're going to let these cook, sweat, and reduce. These mushrooms will shrink significantly, but will be enough to feed about 3 to 4 adults. Let it cook for 5 minutes on high heat. Before or after 5 minutes, they will start to release all of the water they've been holding onto. I wish I could do this for weight loss. Anyway, give it a good mix and let it cook for 5 minutes. While that's cooking for another 5 minutes, I'll be getting ready to season it up. Over here, I have some herbs and spices. You don't have to use the same ones I'm using. You can customize your own. If you can't find some summer savory, use some thyme. Over here, I have some garlic powder. Alkaline vegans, skip it. Over here, I have some black pepper. Alkaline vegans, use ground papaya seeds. Back to the mushrooms. As you can see, they've reduced significantly. Mix the mushrooms, press down with a grill press and let it cook for 1 minute. After 1 minute, mix again and let it cook for another minute. Repeat until you're satisfied with the color, then add your seasoning. Season to your heart's desire, then add 3 to 4 tablespoons of avocado oil and mix. Move your mushrooms to the back of the pan. Add your portobello mushrooms. Same thing, add some oil, season, and mix. Reduce your heat to medium heat and let it cook for about 2 minutes undisturbed. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit the like button, it really helps. Vegans, you can add some sliced jalapeno peppers. Alkaline vegans, you can add some green or red bell peppers if you wish. Mix and add 1 tablespoon of date syrup. Add 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Alkaline vegans, skip it for now. Let it cook for 1 minute and you're done. Vegans, slice open your loaf or roll. If you have a softer roll, you can toast it. You can use any sauce you want, or you can use my anything sauce. If you eat vegan cheese, you can add it to the pan before you take it off the stove. Make sure you read the ingredients and make sure they're good for you. Once it's melted, mix and serve. Add a generous amount of mushrooms and jalapenos over the sauce. Next, you want to add some of our caramelized onions over the mushrooms. Once that's done, you're ready to eat. If you want to, you can serve it along with my mushroom bacon or chips. Click the link above to watch that video. It's really easy to make and you only need 2 ingredients. Our alkaline roll is done and it's completely cooled down. Due to a lack of yeast and other leavening agents, this roll is quite dense and hard on the outside. Alkaline vegans, here's your cheesesteak. I know it's not glorious, but you can build on it. Again, my recipes are for you to build upon. Vegans, here's your monstrous mushroom cheesesteak. I made all of this food for guests and they're in the basement watching a movie rather than helping me. Well, that's what I get for knowing how to cook. If you haven't made these, try to make them. They're easy to make and I'll leave a link in the description box below. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next week.